Welcome to Microbe World. The bladder fortress is no longer peaceful. Biofilms of E. coli and Proteus legions have spread dangerously everywhere. The once pristine and smooth mucosal lining is now under siege. Millions of microscopic invaders are establishing their toxic colonies right here. These bacterial invaders are causing direct damage to the mucosal layer. The human body urgently begins sending out emergency chemical distress signals. Deep within the tissue, specialized sensor cells detect the growing threat. They realize that the outer defenses have been completely breached today. A cascade of chemical alarms floods the surrounding tissues and vessels. This is the exact moment our microscopic counterattack officially begins inside. Cytokines and chemokines act as microscopic flares in the dark environment. They desperately call for immediate backup from the body's immune forces. The local environment becomes highly inflamed as blood vessels start expanding. This expansion is necessary to bring in the heavy immune artillery. The temperature in the localized area begins to rise quite rapidly. This heat is designed to make the environment hostile for bacteria, but the bacteria are safely hidden beneath their thick, slimy shields. The biofilm acts like an impenetrable fortress against these early defenses. They continue to multiply and release harmful toxins into the tissue. The situation is becoming increasingly critical for the human host's survival. Observe the rapid blood flow rushing near the infected bladder area. The white blood cells, our special forces, finally receive the signal. Neutrophils are the very first rapid responders to arrive on scene. They patrol the bloodstream, constantly looking for these specific chemical alarms. These brave immune warriors begin executing an astonishing and complex technique. They carefully squeeze through the blood vessel walls to enter battle. This process of squeezing through tight cellular gaps is called diapedesis. It requires incredible flexibility and determination from our tiny immune defenders. Once outside the bloodstream, they follow the chemical scent incredibly closely. They crawl through the extracellular matrix directly toward the bacterial stronghold. Under the microscope, you will see giant macrophages arriving in force. They are desperately trying to swallow every single cluster of invaders. This eating process is known scientifically as phagocytosis in the body. The macrophage extends its membrane to completely engulf the dangerous pathogens. Inside the macrophage, powerful acid chambers work to digest the bacteria. Under normal circumstances, this would quickly end the dangerous microscopic invasion. However, the slimy biofilm layer we saw in the previous episode is causing immense difficulties for our brave and dedicated immune defenders. The sticky substance prevents the macrophages from getting a good grip. It is like trying to catch a greased pig in darkness. The white blood cells become severely bogged down in the slime. They attack frantically, but the protective shield remains incredibly strong here. Some immune cells exhaust themselves completely and die on the battlefield. Their microscopic bodies accumulate, forming what we commonly recognize as pus. This fierce microscopic battle creates the intense burning pain you feel. Severe swelling and high fevers are what the host endures now. Every single movement or contraction sends sharp pain signals directly to the human brain, causing extreme discomfort for the infected patient. The natural immune system is struggling against this massive biofilm invasion. The human host desperately needs external reinforcements to win this war. This is exactly when modern medicine steps in to help us. We introduce powerful antibiotics to assist our exhausted internal immune forces. The patient swallows a pill, and the journey of healing begins. The medication dissolves in the stomach and enters the digestive system. The active chemical ingredients are quickly absorbed into the main bloodstream. They now begin their long journey toward the infected urinary tract. Watch closely as these antibiotics act like highly advanced guided missiles. They are specifically designed to target the hidden bacterial enemy strongholds. Once introduced into the body, they travel swiftly through the bloodstream. They navigate complex pathways to reach the invader's deeply entrenched layers. The kidneys filter these antibiotic molecules directly into the flowing urine. This perfectly delivers the medicine straight to the active battlefield area. Some types of antibiotics launch a direct and brutal physical assault. They strike the bacterial cell walls, causing the invaders to explode. These are known as bactericidal agents in the medical science community. They literally punch microscopic holes in the outer defenses of bacteria. The internal pressure of the bacteria causes them to burst open. Their cellular contents spill out, instantly neutralizing the dangerous microscopic threat. Other specialized antibiotics penetrate deep inside the bacterial cells themselves quickly. They effectively block the invader's ability to replicate their complex DNA. Without the ability to copy their DNA, the bacteria cannot multiply. The infection is successfully halted, allowing the immune system to recover. The macrophages finally gain the upper hand in this epic struggle. They sweep through the area, clearing away the dead bacterial debris. But there is a very important medical warning we must heed. Using antibiotics incorrectly or in insufficient doses creates a massive danger. If a patient stops taking their prescribed medication way too early, disaster strikes. The weakest bacteria die, but the strongest ones survive. The strongest bacteria hiding deep beneath the slimy biofilm might survive. These resilient survivors will quickly learn how to adapt and overcome. They mutate their genetic code to develop specialized defensive molecular pumps. These pumps literally spit the antibiotic molecules back out harmlessly today. They will pass their newly acquired drug-resistant secrets to offspring. This terrifying process transforms ordinary bacteria into virtually immortal superbug armies. These superbugs can share their resistance genes with completely different species. It is a microscopic black market of dangerous genetic survival information. This is exactly why doctors perform careful urine culture tests first. Finding the precise antibiotic weapon is a vital step for survival. The lab identifies exactly which bacteria are causing the painful infection. They then test which specific medicine will destroy that exact strain. Finally, after these fiery battles, how do we maintain lasting peace? How can we keep this vital biological fortress safe from invaders? The ultimate answer lies in incredibly simple yet powerful daily habits. We must adopt these practices to protect our vulnerable urinary systems. The first crucial defense mechanism is the sheer power of flow. Drinking plenty of water is not just about providing basic hydration. Water is the absolute foundation of a healthy and functioning body. But in the bladder, it serves a much more aggressive purpose. It is about creating regular, microscopic floods within the urinary tract. These powerful floods physically wash away dangerous bacterial scouts and invaders. Imagine a raging river rushing through a previously dry canyon valley. The sheer mechanical force is enough to dislodge any unwanted guests. We must flush them out before they can securely attach themselves. Their tiny pili hooks must not grip the delicate bladder walls. Every time you empty your bladder, you are winning a battle. You are physically removing millions of potential microscopic enemies from within. When you are dehydrated, your urine becomes highly concentrated and dark. This creates a stagnant environment where bacteria can easily multiply rapidly. A hydrated system produces clear urine that flows fast and often. This constant flushing is your body's most effective natural defense mechanism. The second brilliant strategy comes directly from the wonders of nature. Cranberry juice offers a fascinating and scientifically proven defensive chemical mechanism. For generations, people have used this tart red fruit for healing. Now, modern microscopic science finally understands exactly how this magic works. Scientific studies have clearly shown an amazing fact about this fruit. The compounds do not actually kill the dangerous bacteria invading us. Instead, they contain special molecules called proanthocyanidins that perform a miracle. These molecules target the very weapons the bacteria use to attach. They completely alter the physical surface of the dangerous E. coli. The bacteria become incredibly slippery and lose their dangerous adhesive capabilities. The sticky proteins on the ends of their pili are neutralized. It is exactly like putting tiny slippery socks on bacterial feet. Those tiny metal peely hooks can no longer find an anchor. The helpless invaders slide helplessly against the smooth, pink, mucosal walls. Without a firm grip, the bacteria cannot establish their toxic biofilm. They remain vulnerable and exposed in the open fluid environment inside. The helpless invaders are simply flushed out by the flowing urine. A simple glass of juice becomes a powerful, tactical, biological weapon. This natural intervention works perfectly alongside our body's own immune defenses. It effectively prevents the infection before it ever starts spreading further. And we must never forget the golden rule of personal hygiene. Always keep the urethral gateway exceptionally clean to prevent bacterial migration. We must actively stop the dangerous migration of intestinal world bacteria. They constantly try to invade and conquer our vulnerable urinary system. Simple actions like wiping from front to back are incredibly important. This physically blocks the bacteria from reaching the highly vulnerable gateway. Wearing breathable cotton clothing also helps maintain a healthy, dry environment. Bacteria thrive in dark, warm, and highly moist areas down there. The microscopic battles inside our bodies happen every single minute daily. They rage on continuously, protecting us from unseen microscopic threats always. Your immune system is a tireless army working while you sleep. It constantly monitors, detects, and destroys potential threats without your knowledge. Understanding them is not about feeling unnecessary fear or constant panic. It is about knowing how to appreciate our body's miraculous balance. We must actively protect the delicate and incredible balance of life. Our internal systems work tirelessly to keep us healthy and strong. Your urinary system will successfully return to its healthy pink state. It will become completely sterile and beautifully balanced, just like before. The inflamed tissues will slowly heal and rebuild their protective layers. The painful, burning sensation will completely disappear from your daily life. This happens if you know exactly how to listen and respond. You must support the tiny warriors protecting you day and night. Give them the water, nutrients, and the care they desperately need. In return, they will give you a lifetime of vibrant health. Our exciting journey exploring the microscopic world of urinary tract infections is finally coming to an end in this special episode. We truly hope this educational series has brought you deeper insights. You now understand the invisible yet powerful forces living around us. The microscopic universe is filled with endless wonders and terrifying battles. There is always so much more to learn and discover together. Please leave a comment telling us which bacteria to decode next. Your curiosity fuels our passion for creating these detailed, microscopic documentaries. Thank you so much for accompanying Microbe World on this adventure. Please continue exploring other fascinating mysteries with us very soon. Goodbye.